get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments can pay for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Yo, what's good, y'all? What's the word, man? How everybody doing out there, man? What's going on? Y'all already know what it is, man. It's the Tuesday banger. It's the Tuesday banger. Let's get it, y'all. Top of the week. Y'all already know what it is, man. Let's start this off right. But like I always tell y'all, man, I don't mind doing these things, giving y'all this great content, delivering these awesome bangers, as long as y'all can keep telling me y'all been staying out the way, man. And just don't tell me, man. You got to really practice staying out the way. You must really do your best to stay out the damn way. You have to out here, because if you don't, they're going to snatch y'all away from y'all family, man. They're going to be looking crazy as hell. Got to collect calls and do all that crazy shit, man. We're going to avoid all that, and we're going to stay our ass out the way and do the right thing out here, man. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do the right thing. We're going to do everything that we're supposed to do, and it's not going to be the damn wrong thing, man. We're going to keep everything clean, y'all. We're going to keep it clean. We're going to live the clean life. Why? Because that's the best life, man. When you living clean, you don't stress about nothing, man. You just go to sleep and you wake up and you be thankful for the next damn day, and you keep grinding. That's all you do, man. So everybody out there that's scrambling or struggling with staying out the way, just put your family in your head, man. And just remember, there's predators in the prison. You don't want to go, man. So please just stay out the way, man. That's all I ask. But let's get this up, man. Let's go. Turn this one up, y'all. This is the first one of the week. We need this one to go up. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Like, share, and subscribe. The sharing is the key to this whole thing right here. We need to get this message out every damn well. So everybody that watched this video, share it to one person. That's all you got to do. That's all staying out the way Trey asking y'all, man. Share it to one person, man. Like, share, subscribe. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. That's what we doing. But I'm not going to hold y'all up. Definitely not going to hold y'all up. And the story I got for y'all today is called Violence Over the Nurse. Man, seen it all. I promise you, man. Crazy situation right here, man. I'm gonna start this off by saying, like, when it comes to female officers or females, period, that's in the jail, that's in the prison, or wherever you want to be at, any facility, when it comes to the women, you will have guys go out of they would do anything. They would try anything. They will fight anybody. They will treat these people that they think really in love with them like it's their real wife, man. There can always be violence, man. When it comes to the nurses in prison, y'all gotta understand these are people that's walking around in medical scrubs all day. They don't have a CO uniform on. 80% of the time, they're kind of attractive. Like, so you gotta understand, like, just seeing nurses move around and come in, you getting your medicine, and you see them on the compound, and like you fall in love instantly. If you're weak, me personally, I used to see the nurses and I just used to, you know, I see them from a distance. I used to keep my distance, man. But you have some guys, COs, nurses, it don't matter. When it comes to women in prison, man, things get crazy. It gets sticky, it gets violent, man. So with that being said, I'm gonna take y'all to Lawrenceville on this one, man. 2013, man. 2013 on this, man. I'm in 33 pod on this one right here, y'all. And I can remember being in the pod, and around that time, like, this is, you know, the pod was kind of like changing up slightly, because the sergeant dude ended up, you know what I mean? A lot of dudes was going to the hole. A lot of dudes was getting tore off with phones. A lot of stuff was happening around that time. Me and my roommate was able to survive the storm, you know what I mean, through all this stuff. So we was just keeping on, man. Like, we was still trying to do us, trying to stay low key, trying to stay out the damn way of this damn sergeant dude, but he was kind of making it impossible. But around this time, they ended up kind of moving him for a second. So it got a little bit more better over in our building. So everybody just was over there trying to just live their life, man, trying to make their time go by. We already in prison, so we trying to make the best of our situation. You dig what I'm saying? We trying to make the best of our situation no matter what we have to do. So that used to be the mission for me, to make the best out of my situation. I know I'm locked up. I know I'm in a can. But at the same time, though, I'm going to try to get this bread and I'm going to try to live my best damn life in prison if that sounds okay. I know it sounds crazy, but when you get in the pack in there, it just makes everything easy. So that's what my mission was. That's what I was trying to do at the time. I just was on the shelf for a while and I wasn't making no moves probably for like the last 2 months, 3 months. So I kind of was just in chill mode, man. Going out in the pod, going to play a little poker here and there, shoot a little dice here and there, betting on sports tickets. You know what I mean? Just the normal prison activity, man. Well, one of my major activities that I used to like to do to kind of like, just make me think more, because I wasn't a chess player. So the game I used to play to kind of make me think more. And I used to like the game. It used to be Scrabble. Now, I used to play the Scrabble game a lot. But when it comes to Scrabble, you want to make sure you're playing somebody that know how to play. That's how I like to play Scrabble. So when I played Scrabble, I used to like to play with dudes that I knew that was a monster in the game. You know what I mean? Like I can never beat him. I might beat him 2 out of 5, and he'll get me 3 out of 5. But that used to be my main mission, kind of like just to, I'm gonna burn some time, just the afternoon time. I'm gonna go out in the pod, you know what I mean, get out the cell and go sit down and play Scrabble. So this one particular guy that I used to play Scrabble with, man, he was a cool dude, man. Goddamn, I ain't even gonna lie, man. His name was Old Head G. Old Head G was from Norfolk as well. And, me and him had a decent bond. He wasn't a predator. He'd been locked up probably for like 15 already. And he just used to mind his business. I want to say G had probably like 20 some years. Like he said he had hope down the line. I mean, he'll be able to get out down the line. But for the most part, he got locked up in his middle 30s. So now he's like 50 or something like that. He's in his early 50s. So he's a dude that's not really old by numbers. I mean, 50 is a little older, but he was 50. But he was one of those dudes that had the kind of a gray little fro. You know what I mean? He had the grays. And he was considered like an old head in there. Like I was getting up there. But Old Head G was considered an old head. So I used to just always sit down and play Scrabble with him, y'all. Like, he used to be cool. Like, it used to be a great game. Me and him used to bang out. He used to make my game better. He wasn't one of those dudes that like to talk junk. I feel like you shouldn't talk junk in Scrabble. Scrabble is just sit down, play your game. But in prison, everybody talks junk. So you can be playing chess and dudes be talking junk in chess. But in Scrabble, me and him just had that one little table we'll be at. Boom. His cell was right by this table, so he'll be able to come out and get the table and we'll play. Now, Old Head G, I would say Old Head G was probably about 6'1", but he was kind of a big dude a little bit. Like, he had a little bit of fat, little fat to him a little bit. So he was a little taller than me, a little bigger than me. You know what I mean? But for the most part, he was, he was on washed up time. You know what I mean? He wasn't running around trying to get the package. He wasn't running around trying to holler at the COs. He wasn't running around trying to poke his chest out, even though he was one of the biggest dudes in the pod. He just was somebody that just wanted to do his time. He still so happened to be from Norfolk, so me and him job used to kick it about different things. I used to be trying to tell him what I'm gonna do when I get out, and he used to be telling me things that he gonna do when he get out. So it used to be just a cool conversation. Like, we can learn from each other. He was older than me. He used to school me about a lot of things I didn't know, because he kind of like knew more than me. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, he was smart. He was a cool dude, man. So boom. Through all the time of me and him playing Scrabble, y'all, like, used to be good games, like I used to say. But it used to be times that I ain't gonna lie, that I'll be playing this man, right? And he'd be in front of me. He'd be sitting in front of me. I'm sitting in front of him, and we're playing Scrabble. And I can remember laying down a good word. Boom, I'll lay a good word down on his ass. And then when I lay the word down, I'll see him getting, like, before he'll play, he'll already be anticipating his next play. But if I come with a good word, you know what I mean? If I come with a good word, and then I'll see him kind of think. So, I'm watching him through my parenthetical, and that's what you do during Scrabble. You're trying to see what their moves are going to be, so I'm glancing up at him to see what he's going to do. But I can remember on times that we will play that when we're at the table playing, and like sometimes, like, he's so good, he can kind of be daydreaming about something, then get right back into the game. So I can remember times that we're playing the game, and I lay my word down, and it's his play. And I'll look up at him, and before he play, I'll kind of catch him like, like a little, like, maybe not that heavy like I just did it, but I would see it. It was like a little slight smirk, like within his mind, like he think he's not really smiling, but I can tell that he's thinking about something that's really good. So he'll play, he'd be playing, he'd be like, and I'm like, so he did it for like 2 days in a row because we would play almost every day. So like on the third day, I ain't even gonna lie, when we playing, and I see him. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna ask him. I'm like, nah, for real though. I started thinking, because sometimes I be in my deep thoughts, and your deep thoughts are your deep thoughts. Like, you don't really gotta share your deep thoughts with people. Like, who knows what people be thinking about? So it wasn't my place to really ask him, but I always would see him like smirk within himself. Like he's thinking about something, he's happy about it. So old school G, man, old head G, like he would be somebody that go to medical a lot. I ain't even gonna lie, like he was someone that he wasn't a diabetic, he wasn't none of these things, but like I say, he was a little older. So he will always be one of those dudes that's filling paperwork out. If he's beefing with any COs, he's writing paperwork up on them. Like he was writing a paperwork up type of guy. So he used to always, I used to notice that he would always go to medical. Like usually when me and him play, we'll play after 6 o'clock. You know what I mean? Like that's the time me and him will usually play. If I can burn the afternoon off, you know what I mean? So, but through the daytime, I have witnessed him like go to chow before we go to lunch. But then we see him coming back from medical. Like he always in medical, long story short. But that wasn't nothing to really be like he was doing something. Like he just was one of those dudes I just thought probably got to always go to medical. Like he did go get medicine at times and he always used to go to medical. So I never looked at that like that was on some crazy petty maniac type of stuff. So look, he come back to the table again, y'all. We playing Scrabble, man. And this time he like, So I said, man, hold on, man. I said, G, man, look, man, god damn, man, where you keep smirking at, man? He was like, what? He straightened up quick, y'all. He was like, what? What do you mean? And I said, man, you keep smirking and giggling like to yourself. I was like, I see you every time you do it. I said, I ain't trying to interrupt your thoughts, bro. I know we in prison. I know you got time to do. So I'm not trying to be a nosy guy. But why the hell you keep laughing and smirking to yourself? Like, what's the joke? Put me on. He was like, nah, I can't put nobody on this. So his smile got bigger. He was like, no, I can't put nobody on this. No, I'm like, man, G, man, all right, man. Go ahead, man, whatever, man. So we keep playing. He like, man, he smacked the table. He was like, look, you can't tell nobody about this. I was like, what is it? About the joke? Like, what are you laughing at? Like, what the hell happened? Something to hear something about me? He was like, no. He was like, look. He was like, no, matter of fact, he was like, you can't tell your celly either. He knew I was in the cell with bald head, so he definitely didn't want me to tell my celly. But I'm like, I gotta tell my celly. This is my guy. Like, you know, we ain't gonna keep a whole lot of secrets. It depends what this secret is. I hope it ain't no predator shit. He already know you don't come at me like that anyway. So I'm trying to figure out what the hell is he talking about. So he like, look. He was like, look, man. He said, I'm gonna turn you on because you a cool youngin'. He said, look. Don't tell nobody about this. Don't mention this. Don't try to turn nobody on. It's up to you if you want to do it. But I'm not turning nobody on because it's nobody's business. He said it could be somebody on the other side of the yard. Whatever they doing is what they doing. I know when I go, it's what it is. I'm like, what it is? What the hell are you talking about, G? He like, look. He gets serious as a bitch. He like, look. Then he giggled again. He was like, man, it's a nurse over there, man. White lady. She cool as hell, man. He was like, shh. I done seen all nurses come through all type of facilities. But this nurse right here, Miss Samantha, man, I love that lady, man. I was like, you love her? I said, oh. Now I catch on. I'm like, oh, I see you boning over there? He was like, nah, I ain't boning. And he started gagging. I'm like, so you're not boning? So like, what the hell are you talking about? He was like, the next best thing, young blood. I was like, the next best thing? Like, what are you talking about? Tell me, what are you talking about, Jimmy, man? I mean, G. I said, tell me, what are you talking about, G? He was like, man, all of last year and this year. It was already like February now. He was like, all of last year and this year. The whole time I've been in this pod. He was like, man, he said, I put a medical slip in. He said, I get called to medical. He said, sometimes it be, you know what I mean, the luck of the draw. He said, because there always be two nurses working. He said, but if the lady, Miss Samantha, call you, he said, you can go in there and you can tell her something on your leg is hurting or something like that. She'll make you come out of your pants And if she's cool with you, if she feels like she can trust you, which like she can trust me, he was like, she give me hand jobs. I was like, hand jobs? Like, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not hip to no type of hand job, type of activities on the street. Before I left, I didn't know nothing about nobody giving you. I mean, every blue moon, you might get a hand job, like God forbid your girl on her period or something like that. But I'm saying like a hand job, let's get back to that. I'm like, a hand job? He like, yeah. He was like, man, shit. He was like, man, she got that goddamn, some type of liquid cream, man, in there, man. And he was like, come in a white tube like this. And he said, man, every time, man. Pause, y'all. He was like, every time, man, man, she sent me to heaven. She sent me to heaven, man. I was like, what? He was like, man, look, I go over there twice a week. Twice a week, man. He was like, man, she never denied me. She never denied me. I'm like, what? He was like, man, I'm telling you, like, this lady cool as hell. He said she'll do it all the way till you finish. When you finish, she'll take you clean up and go back to the building. I'm like, for real? He like, yeah. I'm like, damn. I'm like, yo, that's crazy right there, G. I'm like, yo, damn. I was like, I started thinking, y'all. I'm like, I ain't even gonna lie. I started thinking. I'm like, now by this time, y'all, I'm already locked up. 13 years, you know. Y'all gotta understand. Staying out the way, Trey been in the can a long goddamn time. By now, I was never one of those fortunate inmates that was able to have sex with a CO or nobody. I told y'all I wasn't one of those ones that beat down on the women. I always be the mastermind in the background. But at the same time, dudes be getting poo-poo in prison. That's what usually go down. But the hand job was kind of different. That was kind of intriguing because I'm saying in my head, like, damn, I ain't had a woman touch me in goddamn 13 years. I'm like, yo, man, hold on. Now, Scrabble's on hold now. So he like, man, see, I knew you was going to be like this. What's up? I'm like, look, how can I do it, G? Like, turn me on. He was like, look, this is what you do. He said, if you put a medical request form in on Sunday night, when they come get them Sunday morning, they take all of them straight to medical. You know what I mean? He said, they will set you an appointment for Wednesday. He said, it never fails. He said, if you do it Sunday, this man done figured it out. And this shit he's telling me, I'm thinking like, how the hell do he know this? But he has figured it out because of that damn hand job. I don't blame him. I would have been figuring that shit out too. This shit is goddamn chestnut checkers. So look, he like, look, you fill it out on the weekend, you get called on a Wednesday. I'm like, for real? He like, yeah. I'm like, man, shit. I'm like, look, well, what should I fill it out for and say? You know what I mean? What should I say though? He was like, look. He said, I'll write it up for you. And you just copy it on another request form, then you send it and sign it. You know what I mean? Boom. I was like, all right. He was like, look, you win, man. He was like, you win, man. I gotta make me something to eat right quick. He got up. I told you, goddamn G kind of big. He get up, walked to his cell. You know what I mean? The whole time just sitting at the table like, damn, like, could this be my lucky day? Could this be my lucky day? So boom, I go back in the cell. You know I had to turn my roommate on. I tell Baldhead instantly, like, yo, look. Goddamn, G, goddamn, from the town said. He was like, who, old head G? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yo, G said, goddamn. That the nurse lady in the goddamn medical job, bro, be giving niggas goddamn hand jobs, bro. You know what I mean? So, bro, goddamn, like, what? I was like, yeah. I'm like, bro, he said it be giving people hand jobs. He was like, I don't know about other people. But he said he been doing it for a year and like 2 months. I'm like, damn, he like, for real. He was like, man, shit, I ain't messing with that shit. He's like, man, goddamn nurse be done call rape on a nigga dumbass. He always, when I'm doing something stupid, Baldhead used to always be the one that like bring reality back to me. And I used to have to at least think before I make a bad decision. That's why I used to love my guy. But at the same time though, like, I might have to learn from this bad decision right here, y'all. I might gotta try my damn hand. So I said, that's what I'm gonna do. He was like, you gonna try that shit? I'm like, yo, bro, he told me he gonna write it up. Boom, as soon as he said that, boom, right before we locking down. Everybody, we was already in our cell locked down, but I looked before they counted. I seen G got down with his bowl of food in his hand, but he at the door. He slid a request form under the door. I get it. I read it. It says, I was playing basketball yesterday on the basketball court, and while I was playing basketball, he was like, you know, it rained that prior weekend. It rained that prior, I think I want to, this was already on a Sunday, so I think it rained that Friday and Saturday. It rained, so it was still like, you know, when it rained outside, it still be slight little small little puddles on the basketball court. Dudes would still ball, or dudes would try their best that bar or bring from the gym, or you know what I mean. You know how you get rid of a little water to be on the basketball court. But he wrote it up and said, I was on the basketball court playing basketball this weekend, and when I was playing basketball, I ran after the basketball and I lost my footing on the puddle of water, and I did a split. I said, man, G funny as a bitch. I said, man, picture me. So look, I show bro, he like, man, y'all niggas crazy. He was like, man, your ass can't do no goddamn split, man. He said, man, your ass do a split, you'll be in the hospital. I said, man, you right. But I'm like, damn, this do sound feasible. This sound like it can work. This sound goddamn like convincing. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna try this shit, bro. Bro was like, you gonna try it? I got it. I hit the pen. I ain't do that, but I signed her ass. That's where I signed that goddamn request form. And when they came by and count, I put it in my door, and they grabbed all the papers that dudes be having, mail, all that shit, and they took it. So look, boom, I'm chilling. Goddamn, Monday come. Me and bro, we ain't play Scrabble yet. This still like the morning time slightly, you know what I mean? Boom, as I'm chilling, goddamn, they come with the mail, you know what I mean? So they always got receipts. They always got receipts of your request form, like they let you know that somebody have sought a request form, and they let you know what's going on if you have an appointment or whatever the case may be. They'll pass that paperwork out when it's mail call. So boom, they doing mail call. They come to CO coming in with the mail. So he passing the mail out. He go to my door. Boom, I'm thinking I got some mail. I go up there. It's the request form. I look at the request form. I got a date for Wednesday after lunch. So I'm like, oh shit. This is crazy. This is my opportunity right here, y'all. So look, boom. I couldn't wait to Wednesday. Tuesday come and go. Boom, Wednesday come. But we wound the tape. I went back and told G. I was like, yo, G, look. He was like, he ain't trying to alert nobody to this activity. He ain't trying to alert nobody to this. He kind of looked at me like, nigga, I know you told somebody, nigga. I'm like, I ain't tell nobody, nigga. I ain't tell no damn body. But I lied. I told my roommate. But look, boom, so he know the count. So Wednesday come around, y'all. Look, Wednesday come around. Next thing you know, I'm going to medical. Boom. I walked to medical. I made sure I got in the shower, I was clean. You know what I mean? I'm not a dirty guy anyway, but I just made sure I was clean. I had to. So look, boom. I go to medical, I'm walking down. I ain't even gonna lie, I'm feeling good. Lovely, lovely day. Lovely day. Lovely day. Like this, it kind of felt like that type of vibe as I was walking, man. It was sunny outside, and some reason that song was in my head. Oh, lovely, lovely day. Lovely day. And I'm like, damn. So I get there, boom. I get there, it's like 3 dudes in there. So I'm like, damn. So I sit down. So I'm like, damn. So, boom. Goddamn. She finished. I see her. White lady. You know what I mean? I say she's like in her 40s, middle 40s around the time. Just a normal white lady. Like, she wasn't like acting black type of white lady. Just a normal white lady that was a nurse. So I see her. So, boom. She called a dude. Boom. She going there with him. That's 1 down. There's 2 left. So look, boom, sitting there. Goddamn, she finished with him. So boom, she called out another dude. So it's me and another dude left. So we just sitting there. So I'm like, oh shit. I look, it's a male nurse. I never even seen this dude. I never seen him on a compound not 1 time. But he was a guy nurse. So it's nothing wrong with being a guy nurse. But this ain't the time to have a guy nurse right now. I done got spiffied up and I'm ready for action. I'm ready to shoot my damn shot. So look, boom. The male nurse come out. And then he dipped. So I'm like, oh man, the dude next. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I hope the lady don't finish with the next dude and then call this dude. And then I'm stuck with the dude. This whole visit gonna be crazy. So now I'm kind of stressing on the low, y'all. I'm like, fuck. I ain't even gonna lie. I said a light prayer. I said, God, please, God, it's been a minute. It's been a minute, God damn it. So look, boom, chilling. Goddamn. The lady come out. And she go back in her office. She go back into the clinic little part. They have a little door area. Boom. We're around the corner, but they have a door you go into, but you can see them still. But then they have the curtains, the block the doors. Like if it's got to be privacy, they'll pull a curtain up. So boom. I'm sitting kind of like where the CO sits at. So boom. I see the dude come out, kind of looking Spanish looking dude, kind of chubby a little bit. He come out. He was like, "Who's next?" He was like, I was like, I pointed at that nigga. You next, nigga. He was like, "Oh yeah." I mean, some people's really coming there to get medical attention, so he probably didn't get the joke. But I'm saying in my head, when the dude came out and said who was next, I was like this. He's next. He is. Not me, goddammit. So boom. He grabbed him. So now I'm just sitting there dolo. I'm like, damn, this is destiny right here. Old head G ain't touring around. I was like, man, but I still got another mission to complete. I got to get in there. Then hopefully it can happen. So look, boom. She finished with the other guy. She went somewhere else. So I'm sitting there dolo. I'm like, please hurry up and come back. Please, I don't want this dude to call me if he finished fast with this other old dude. I'm like, fuck. I look up. She's coming. She was like, "You're next?" I was like, "Yeah." She grabbed my junk. She started looking. She was like, "All right, step in here." Boom. I stepped in there. She was all business. I ain't even gonna lie. She was all business. So I sit on the little, you know, the little folding little bed with the paper on it and shit. I sit on that joint. She was like, "Sit right there." So she was like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "I think I got a growing problem in my thigh." I was like, I think I pulled a muscle in my thigh. I ain't gonna lie. My thigh, I feel like I pulled a damn muscle. I was like, when I was balling, I slipped on a puddle of water and did a whole split. I said, ever since then, when I walk, it feel like I having muscle spasms. So she was like, "Okay, pull your pants down a little bit." So I pulled them down. Boom, I pulled them down to my right thigh. And then she was messing with the right. She was like, "Okay, lean back." So I leaned back on the joint. So I'm like, "Damn, can you get to it?" And she was like, I seen it and I seen it. She was like, I was like, "Oh, I mean, I was just asking. Like, I don't, you know, we can." She was like, "No, pull your pants down. Pull them down." And she got up. She was like, she went back and washed her hands again. She was like, you know how doctors wash their hands, massive soap. They lather up like they've been touching brains and guts all day. So I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, holy cow. It's been a massive years since I've been alone with a woman with my pants off, goddammit. So I'm like, look, she crazy. So look, boom, now I got my pants off, but I didn't take my boxers off. We wear boxers in prison, so I didn't take my boxers off. So I lay down and she's like, so she was like, "Where?" I was like, I said, "Higher." She was like, "Right here?" I was like, "No, higher." She was like, when she got higher, pause. She slid past a ball. I felt it. I felt like this part of her hand. That shit brushed my balls. Instantly, y'all. God damn it. Instantly. Pause to the fellas. That's my word. Soon as I promise you, it wasn't fingertips. I felt like this part of her hand brushed by a goddamn ball sack. Pause. And as soon as that happened, I promise y'all, like 15 seconds later, it was like this. A team. What? God damn it. I was like, oh shit. So I can't hide it. So I'm just sitting there like, and that's how kind of she was. She was like, I was like, touch it. That's the word. I was like, touch it. She was like, first she gave me the like, "Are you fucking serious?" Look. And she was like, and she did that. She smacked it. Pause. I was like, and she was like, "All right, ain't nothing wrong with you. Put your clothes on." I said, "Man, please listen. It's been a long damn time. I've been locked up 13 years. I said, "Look, I promise you, everything I love. I don't even have kids." I said, "On my daughter." I said, "I promise you, I won't tell no damn body. I promise." She was like she thought about it. I don't know if she was thinking like, freaking old head G drop a dime on me or what. But I was like, we played chicken. I was like, I'm still sitting there like, that's how I was. My jaw was like this. That's the word. My shit was like this. She like, all right, hurry. She went back in there again. She grabbed that damn pack of joint that old head G was talking about. I seen it. I was like, I'm about to say, what's that? It had some type of name on it, but I don't know what kind of lubricant that was. She just, soon as it hit me, y'all, it felt like it was goddamn a peppermint patty hitting my goddamn jaw. That shit was cold as hell. I don't know what it is. Pause this whole story. So look, boom, she put it on me. Goddamn, next thing you know, she, oh my God. Long story short, man, Miss Samantha looked out for me. Boom, I finished. That joint probably hit the ceiling. I can't believe this shit. I can't believe this shit. I cannot believe this. This my word. She like, put your clothes back on and get ready to go back to the building. I was like, look, Miss Samantha, please, look. I was like, I promise you, now I'm one-on-one. Now I'm like, yeah, I'm lying status. Now I'm like, Miss Samantha, listen, I told you I'm not gonna put your business out there, but I was like, look, can you please make an appointment if I can come back? Like, can we follow up on this can we follow up on this growing injury, please? And she started laughing. She was like, okay, I'll see. She was like, if I see your name for a request form, I'll make sure you know what I mean? I was like, all right, bet, boom. This is my word. I put my clothes on, y'all. I walk back to the building. This is my word. I'm like, damn. I'm walking back. I'm going up the hill, going back to the 30 building. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was feeling great. I was feeling great, man. That joke really was a lovely, lovely day. Lovely day. Lovely day. Lovely, lovely day. That's what I was like, oh my God. I couldn't believe it. I get back to the pod. I'm all in a good mood with niggas. I'm like, yo, what's up, fellas? God damn, nigga, what's good, nigga? God damn. What's the word, nigga? God damn. Niggas like, damn, you in a good mood. I'm like, yeah, I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood. Boom. Outside rec come back. Boom, my roommate come back in there. I tell him, I'm like, yo. I said, bro, say word. Old head G won't wellin', bro. He was like, for real? I was like, yeah. I was like, bro, the lady goddamn whacked me off. That's word, bro. She whacked me off, bro. He was like, damn. He was like, I still ain't trying that shit. Fuck that shit. I ain't messing with that damn white lady. I'm like, man, shit, nigga. I was saying in my head, nigga, thank you, nigga. I don't want you in the damn way anyway. This is all mine. I'm thinking about how can I take her from G. No, I'm messing with y'all. But at the same time, though, I'm just like, damn, that shit had me in a great mood. So look, boom. Out of nowhere, boom. Like a week or two went by. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't one of those, like I got that situation, but I was still like, this is like, if I go back acting like I'm massive thirsty, it's not gonna play out good in my favor. So look, like 2 weeks go by. So boom. Goddamn, niggas be going to medical, you know what I mean? So one day, we coming back from child, I seen old head G coming back from the medical. So when he coming back from medical, I see him in the pod. When I see him in the pod, I'm like, yo, what's up, Unc? What you doing? I used to call him Unc sometimes too. I'm like, what's up, Unc? What you doing? He like, man, shit, nigga, I ain't doing good, nigga. And I told him he kind of bigger than me, so he like, nigga, I ain't doing good, nigga. I'm like, what you mean? He like, man, shit, nigga, man, somebody done ran their goddamn mouth. I'm like, somebody done ran their mouth. I'm like, what you talking about? He was like, somebody done told Miss Samantha about what we do. You know what I mean? So I'm saying in my head, she can't be complaining about me because this is 2 weeks later down the line. You know what I mean? So she can't be talking about that. You think I was the only penis she was whacking off? This is impossible if it was that easy. I know it's other penises. Somebody have to know. So look, I'm like, now, granted, I did tell my roommate, but my roommate ain't saying shit. He's not even one of those type of guys to go back and run and tell my business. I don't run back and tell his business, so it ain't like that type of party. So I already knew on my end, I was straight. I'm like, what you mean somebody? He was like, man, that's word. He said, I go in there. He said, man, I go in there. She told me she can't do it today. She said, because there was already 2 other dudes in here before me. I said, 2 other dudes? I said, where, from our building? She was like, yeah. He was like, yeah. I was like, from our pod? He was like, yeah. I'm like, bro, listen. I was like, bro, I ain't tell nobody shit, bro. I ain't tell nobody nothing. I don't care, like, real talk. I was like, you know, I rock with you. I ain't say nothing to nobody, bro. But I told my roommate, but like I say, my roommate ain't say nothing. So look, my roommate don't even want to indulge. Why would he tell anybody? So look, he like, yeah, man, that's what I be saying. Niggas be running their mouths and shit, man. He said, I go down there to get right. You know what I mean? He said, I always get right. He said, I go down there to get right. And she clapped my dumb ass. He said, why? He said, because I talk too goddamn much. He said, but one thing about it, a nigga tell my business, nigga, a nigga a bitch. I was like, yo, chill, don't get too loud. He was like, nah, man, fuck that, man. He was like, man, matter of fact, he was like, man, I ain't fucking with none of y'all niggas, man. He was like, that's what I was like, what? He was like, that's what I be saying. I ain't fucking with none of y'all niggas, man. I ain't fucking with none of y'all niggas, man. Y'all niggas talk too goddamn much. I said, man, listen. I said, yo, G, listen, I told you I ain't say shit. And I said, look, I know you not calling me a bitch. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, bro, put aside that lady doing goddamn happy endings, nigga. I know you're not calling me a bitch. He like, man, whoever, nigga, if it don't apply, let it fly. Nigga, and he get all loud in the pod. Niggas don't know what we arguing about, but they know he's home team and I'm from Norfolk. So niggas is looking like, what the fuck is going on? So I'm like, yo, listen. I'm like, yo, we ain't even gotta argue out here. Come in the cell. So like I say, he a little bigger than me. Now I wasn't expecting to rumble in this goddamn baby giant, but at the same time, like, yo, we ain't gotta argue out here. Come in the cell. So boom, we go up the steps. I go in my cell, boom. My homeboy Baldhead, my roommate Baldhead getting out the shower. So I don't really want to be in his way while he's getting out the shower. You know what I mean? So look, we go in the cell and talk. We get in there and talk for a minute. We kicking it. Goddamn. This nigga just keep getting loud. He just keep getting loud, man. Like, and like he talking to me, but he keep, nigga, just do, nigga. I'm like, yo, bro, calm down, bro. Look, that lady ain't going no damn where, bro. But I didn't do. He was like, man, nigga, that's niggas' problems now. That's niggas' problems, man. That's why I don't be fucking with niggas from the town. This and that, niggas, we keep clapping and all this shit. So he like, man, niggas is bitches, like I said, man. And goddamn, he went and looked out the door. And then when he come back from looking out the door, y'all, by the time he was coming this way, the punch was already coming. I promise y'all. He was like, nigga, that's why I was saying, these niggas is bitches. That's why I said, that's why I said what I said. And he go to the door and he looked out the window. By the time he's coming back from looking out the window, the punch is already coming. Bah! I caught his ass. That's where he come out. I caught his dumb ass. Not a knockout punch, because I really don't really have a knockout punch. I don't really think. But I got a quick steal on your ass type of punch. Man, that nigga turned around, the punch was already coming. Bah! That shit hit his ass like right here. Man, that big motherfucker rushed me. Boom! We in that bitch. Man, that's my word. That nigga, he got me. He on top. I'm balled up. I can't get, like, he's so damn big. The way he rushed me, I fall down there in the corner, like by the bed and by the desk. So I'm down there. But he down on me like this, and the way I'm blocked, he can't really, he trying to goddamn jump. So look, I see the door open. I'm, oh, thank you, God. I look, it's Baldhead like, man, what the fuck going on? Man, get off my celly. Oh, what the hell you doing? He grabbed by his back. He like, man, get off my celly. He ain't trying to get up. Baldhead said, man, get off him. Baldhead caught his ass in the chokehold. Nigga, get off him, nigga. He was like, and he grabbed him again, and he got up. Man, get the fuck off my celly, bro. What the fuck? I get up. I'm like, man, this bitch ass nigga, man. I was like, yo. I said, you wildin'. I said, you wildin'. I said, homie, that right quick, Baldhead. I said, homie, that, boom. I'm trying to take these dumbass jeans off. He was like, nah, man. He was like, y'all niggas chill out. I was like, man, wildin', man. Was like, man, that nigga stole on my ass. He was like, man, that nigga running this. I said, listen, I didn't tell shit. What are you talking about? I didn't say nothing. What the hell is wrong with you? He like, man, he calmed down. He was like, I said, man, I ain't trying to fight your big ass, man. The hell is wrong with you, He was like, man, that's all I got, man. He said, I know I shouldn't have said nothing to nobody, man. I was like, listen, hold on. Calm your ass down. I said, look, I don't want to fight you. I didn't want to fight Unc, because if Unc kicked my ass, I'm going to have to go get a weapon, and then Unc was going to turn into an enemy. It's going to be real enemies. I'm not just going to let Unc beat me up in a fist fight. No, that's not going to happen. So I'm really trying to dead this on the script. He's from the home team. He's a little older than me, and I got respect for him. And he's wrong about this whole situation. But at the same time, though, I'm like, damn, let's get to the bottom of it, Unc. I said, Unc, who did you tell beside me? So my roommate like, what y'all arguing over that fucking nurse? I'm like, yo, bro, he trying to say I told somebody, bro. I was like, I ain't tell nobody, bro. He was like, man, he the only one. He was like, he the only one. I'm the only one he told. And I ain't say shit to nobody. He said, you know, I'm his setter. He ain't say nothing to nobody else. Unc like, man. I was like, who else you told? Unc was like, he thought about it. Everybody in prison has a roommate damn near. He was like, I told my roommate. I was like, who, Booby? His roommate was a blood dude. I don't know where the hell his ass was from. I want to say he was from Lynchburg or Danville, one of the two. But his name was Booby. He was a blood dude. He was a dude, you know, he wasn't a soft dude or nothing, you know what I mean? He was a little older type of blood dude, but he's like get a little money, be in the pod, you know what I mean? Most part he mind his business and be with the blood business. That's all he do, you know what I mean? So look, he was like, I told Booby. I was like, you told Booby? He was like, yeah, long time ago. I said, you know, I just seen bro coming from medical too, not too long ago. He was like, for real? I was like, yeah, he was like, I ain't even know. I said, probably was when me and you was playing Scrabble, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. I was like, bro, I didn't say shit. So he started thinking. He like, that shit crazy. So look, boom, we dead at that shit, man. You know what I mean? But we still gotta find out who ran their mouth. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, this lady is not our lady. You know what I mean? I done went down there and got right for the one time. I was content now. I wasn't gonna be thirsty with it because, like I say, any given time, it could be some fuckery with this, and this lady can, they violated me. I didn't want to go through that. So, you know, I'm playing it cool. I done went down there and got a hand job. Like, it's been a minute, y'all, since any type of women's situation. So look, I'm in the cut just watching everything now, y'all. Like, I'm watching. And I'm starting to see dudes, the blood dudes, go to medical more than goddamn I ever seen before. Now, this is not putting it on Booby when I witnessed this at this time, but I'm starting to see this, like, what's going on. So look, goddamn, I'm like, damn, now niggas be going to medical now, you know what I mean? But nobody's talking about it. Nobody wants to put this out there for somebody can know what's going on and blow the spot. But on the low, the spot was already blown, y'all. This lady doing goddamn happy endings in prison. Can you believe it? So look, goddamn, G come back to the cell one day. He was like, look. He was like, man, you ain't gonna believe this shit here, man. I was like, what? He was like, man, goddamn, I found this damn note right here. I'm like, a note? He was like, yeah. He go in his pants. He was like, I guess he had his sweats under his scrub pants. He was like, some old head shoes. He handed me a paper that was folded up like in 5 little squares. I'm like, damn, what the fuck is this, a Rubik's Cube? I open that shit up. He's like, read it. I'm about to. I read it. And y'all say, Miss Samantha, I know you scared to give me your number, but I'm in love with you now. I need you in my life. I cannot do it without you. Ever since you've been doing these things to me every time I come to medical, I cannot resist of being in love with you. It said a whole bunch of shit. The letter was about this damn big, but the way he wrote so small, it was just like a decent, like, it was like a 2-pager on a paper this damn big. And I'm like, and I'm reading it, and I'm like, oh shit. So I'm like, look, did you tell bro that this your joint, like the lady your joint? He was like, man, I been told that nigga I love that lady, man. He was like, I been told that lady that shit, man. I was like, yo, bro, man, like, yo, like, what the hell, man? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I was like, man, he trying to cut your nuts as your celly. I was like, that shit lame. I ain't even gonna lie. That shit lame activity. That's my word. He was like, man, I'm gonna go back down there and I'm gonna ask for my damn self. I'm like, you might don't want to do that, bro. That's gonna start a lot of shit. So boom, he go back down there. He go back down there, y'all. I couldn't talk him out of it. He go back down there. When he get down there, he go in medical. He come back from medical. He come back in the pod. He come back in the pod looking dumb as hell. Goddamn Unc looking crazy. Goddamn G coming in the jump just, open my door. Walk to his jump upstairs. He go in his cell. Goddamn Booby down there with like 2 of his homeboys, 2 blood dudes. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm telling Ball here, like, yo, we cannot let them bank Unc. You know what I mean? I said, Unc go end up popping on dude, bro. I said, because Unc feels some type of way. You know what I mean? Unc go in his jump, boom, I walk down the tier. His jump like all the way on the other side of my cell. Boom, I walk down the tier. I get to his cell. I ain't hear no yo or nothing. I'm like, yo, Unc. That's what dudes do before they put their face in your room. You gotta alert, yo. I'm like, Unc. He like, I see him. I'm like, yo, what's up? You all right? He was like, close the door. I was like, what's up? He was like, man, look. He was like, look, man. He said, I go down there and ask her, man, what happened to us? She told me she's in love with Booby. I'm like, what? He was like, yeah. I'm like, Miss Samantha in love with Booby, man. He was like, man, she in love with him, man. He was like, man, the whole time she didn't even know we was roommates. I was like, damn. He was like, I told her what he did. I said, you told her he cut your nuts? He was like, yeah. I said, man, damn, huh? He was like, man, he was like, yo, I got the ham. He was like, I got the ham for that. I got the ham for that one. I was like, look, no, listen. I said, because, I said, when you pop on him, I said, you gonna have to pop on all the bloods. I said, you know how it's gonna go. I said, now, I ain't gonna let nobody bank your big ass. I said, but at the same time, though, like, come on, like, come on, man. That's everybody girl, I was like, man, that shit ain't worth it, man. He was like, man, I was getting a hand job for a whole year straight. He said, I was this close for some sex. I said, man, listen, man. I know you was this close for some sex. I said, but you never got any sex. I said, oh, you was getting hand jobs. I said, that's your fault. I said, within a year, you should have been done and getting the package by now, asshole. He was like, man, I don't care about no drugs when it comes to sex and stuff. I like sexing, goddammit. I'm like, sexing? I'm like, yo, listen, at the end of the day, all I'm trying to tell you is, make sure you handle the situation right. Because if you don't, you're going to put a lot of dudes in this shit. And goddamn, this lady is not worth it, man. She's not worth it, man. She's not worth this situation. Do not do it, Unc. He like, man, shit, man. He was like, man, for real. You right about everything you saying. That was never my girl. It was never in paper written. It was never like my girl. But I was the only one go. I said, Unc, you're not the only penis she jacked off, Unc. I said, open your goddamn eyes, Unc. I said, that's not the only penis pause that she jacked off, bro. I said, bro, that lady probably been jacking penises off goddamn for the last decade up here. He was like he thinking about it. I'm saying, Unc, listen, you know I'm right, man. I said, man, she let me rock on the first try, Unc. You know what I mean? I said, I never even went back after that. I said, I should have, but with all this BS going on, shh, it's my word. Goddamn. We locked down. I can see Unc's cell directly across from mine. His cell is directly across from mine. It's my word. Goddamn. Unc going to jump, man. They locked down, man. Me and bro in the cell chilling, 106 in Park game. You know what I mean? I'm praying that he don't start nothing and we gotta run with all the damn bloods. Like, I'm like, please, Unc, be easy. We in the jump chilling, man. Next thing you know, I hear something go blow, like somebody back hit the goddamn door. When I hear that don't say blow. Now, sometimes dudes will kick the door, but that usually happening in the hole. Dudes is not doing that in population, especially on Lawrenceville. So it was like a loud door noise. Boom! But then we heard it again. Boom! So I get up, go to the door, I look. I said, oh shit, bro, look. When I look, man, it's my word. I seen goddamn old head was furious. That nigga was, that's all you seen was this. He was giving that nigga the fucking King Kong Bundy punches. Man, Booby a little skinny, little brown skinned dude, which he has no chance against Unc. I said, oh shit, I'm looking, we like, oh, now everybody on the door, goddamn. Niggas like, oh shit, he fighting my homie. You hear the bloods on the door, goddamn Unc, goddamn wailing his ass. Then you see goddamn Unc get up. I guess goddamn Booby got up. Booby tried to square off with him. I'm like, that's a bad idea. Unc grab that nigga ass this way, and his ass was on this wall. Blow. Then he was on this wall. Blow. Goddamn, I'm like, oh shit, they about to count. Man, this is my word. Police coming that bitch. Niggas hit the noise. Police coming. They starting to count from the top tier. It's like 5 cells before they get to G cell. They coming, they counting. They boom, you hear the doors. Niggas like, they get closer, they like, hey yo, open up cell such and such, open it up. They open that jump. There was like 2 little ass CO dudes. They was like, get off him, man. Get off him. Goddamn, I look, the door open. Now you can see good now with the door open. All you see is goddamn G like this. More police. Police coming in there all over the goddamn place. They running that jump. They jumped on Unc ass, man. Man, they had to save goddamn Booby. Man, this is my word, man. They locked both of they dumb ass up for that shit, man. Both of they dumb ass went to the hole. They finally got goddamn Unc. They got his ass. He was bucking. They was like, man, calm your big ass down. He finally calmed down. All right, man, all right. They had to put 2 he one of them niggas that need 2 handcuffs. He be handcuffed like this. That's how he walked away. He walked away like that. They need 2 handcuffs. That's my word. But he pounded out damn Booby. That's my word, man. They both went to the damn hole. Man, they both went to the damn hole, man. That's my word. I was like, oh, this shit crazy, man. This shit is crazy. Boom, they was gone. Them dudes was out of there, y'all. Like, I didn't see them no more till about a couple months later, you know what I mean? But I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. Like, that first week they went to the hole, I'm in the bed chilling. It was a Sunday, and y'all know what I did. I said, man, I'm a petty bitch. I filled out a request form for medical. That's word. So I'm trying, since both of their ass gone, I said, I'm gonna try my damn hand. Boom. They call me on Wednesday. I get there. She calls me instantly. I go in there. Happy ending number 2. I felt so damn good. I was like, oh my God. Damn. She looked out for me again. I had to capitalize. Both of the dummies was in the damn hole. They fighting over a lady that don't even belong to them. Now, Booby, on the other hand, he wasn't really fighting over her, but he cut his roommate nuts. That was petty. So karma a bitch. You gotta fight a giant for that move. The giant caught your ass. When you usually get caught when you cut somebody nuts, you usually pay for it. So that's what happened. Both of them was wrong as hell in the whole situation. I capitalized. I went over there and get rocked out with the lady again. So when I'm in there with her, I say, yo, look, boom, boom, boom. I try to shoot my little shot. Guess what she tell me? I'm waiting on Booby to get out the hole. I'm like, damn, all right. But she looked out for me, carried my ass. I never went back. I never wrote no request forms. I never did none of this shit. When bro got out the hole, bro continued to mess with the lady, man. Next thing you know, the lady got towed off. Booby went to the hole again. And it was a wrap, man. I bet you the whole time G was on the other side now, man. I never used to see him like that. He was on the other side of the yard. I didn't see him till I got sent back to San Francisco for like a month or two again. They sent me back there. Dude moved us again. He moved me and he put me back to my original pod, which they thought was San Francisco, but I was forced to move over there. I didn't want to be in San Francisco, but he moved me back there. When I got on that side of the yard, I seen old head G. And he just was a regular old head, man. He was cooler, man, but he was a big old nigga, man. This is my word, man. I know when he heard about Booby going to the hole for the nurse, man, like, I know he was like, damn, this shit crazy, y'all. But that's the end of the story, man. Prison is crazy, man. That's why I be telling y'all, like, if y'all one of those Casanova dudes, man, think y'all gonna get locked up and be in the women, trying to get the women and do this and do that, you could be paying with violence, man. I'm telling you, dudes will go to violence and fight over these people that's not even their girl, not even their wife, none of this. It can be violence at all times, man. That's why I try to keep y'all out of prison, man. Prison isn't fun. Yeah, that happened with me. But you see what happened with the cellie. When you locked in a cell with somebody that's a baby giant, you might can die. So that's why y'all got to stay y'all ass out the way and don't come to prison. Because prison is real. Prison isn't fake. When you get there, you put in a whole nother world with a bunch of maniacs who don't give a damn. And it's all business from there, y'all. Y'all think y'all was living like this in the jail, and the jail was a cakewalk. Yeah, prison a cakewalk if you make it a cakewalk. But at the end of the day, you got years to do. You're going to be stuck in a place, not around your family, not around your real friends, none of this stuff, man. So who wants to do that, man? So just stay out the way like I tell y'all, man. Just stay our ass out the way. Continue living a good life, man. Let's continue enjoying this great weather out here, man. Let's continue just seeing real women. Like, we don't want to lust off nurses that work in prison. It's real women out here, y'all. So enjoy yourself, man. If you're not married, and just live your life, man, because it's a beautiful life out here, man. So that's the end of the story. Like I said, man, appreciate y'all for watching as usual, man. Turn this one up, man. Let's get it, man. It's the top of the week game. Let's get it, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. That's what we doing. Like I told y'all, everybody that's watching this video, man, share it to one person. I don't give a damn. You already shared it to them before. Share it again, goddammit. Let's get it, man. Like, share, and subscribe. Let's go, 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 let's go. With that being said, y'all know the count. The 49ers about to play, and stay y'all ass out the way.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments can pay for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes.